Okay, I don't think I gave you the final tallies on the corn and the difference between the no-till and the till corn. This was the no-till field here. So the final numbers. So the difference between the no-till and the till corn was about 4 bushels to the acre. So the tilled corn, the 17 acres that was tilled up, 169.4, and the 4 acres that was no-till was 165.4. So a difference of 4 bushels to the acre. So that 4 bushels is the cost of the tillage and the fuel and the extra trip over the field. And if I had waited one more day to let this dry out, I would have gotten a better stand on this no-till, and that would have made a difference as well. But overall, I'm pleased with it. So the overall average for all of my corn was 164.8. I can round that up to 165 bushel average. I'm not complaining about that. What was our total rainfall when this corn was planted? So in May, we had, this corn was planted second week in May, I think it was. Oh, hold it, I have it right here. This corn was planted May 12th. Since May 12th, we've got, bear with me here, we had 2.25 inches in May. So 2 1/4 inches, almost an inch of that was right before the corn was planted. All right, so 2 1/4 in May. You start doing the math for me. In June, we had 2 1/4 inches, so that's 4.5 inches. July, we had 4.6 inches, so now we're up to 9.1 inches. And August, we had 1.2, so that's 9.1, 10.3 inches in August. The corn was just about made by then, so we don't need to count September. We had very little in September until the 18th. So less than 10 inches of rain on this corn total. So as I said, at 165 bushel average, I really have no complaints over that. That's pretty darn good in my opinion. Okay, I reviewed some video last night, and I lost that stationary knife in this first field on that first load, because when I came back from that first load, I took a video and I looked closer at that video, and that knife was missing then. So it is in this field that I lost it. So I'm going to walk down here while I'm waiting for the truck to get back to see if I can find it anywhere. And there it is. I found it right here. It was on the end here where I turned around, which I was kind of thinking that. So, all right, I got to turn you off because I need 2 hands to pick this up and carry it back. Before I can put that knife back on, I need to probably heat this up and strengthen it a little bit more, because it is bent there pretty good. But I don't use it for corn anyway, so I don't need it on here now, but I will need it for soybeans.
Them little knives right there are sharp, let me tell you something. And I don't know how good those Pringles are. The can might be empty. Oh, no, we got some for breakfast for Donnie in the morning. Yep, got some breakfast in the morning. That's the missing link. Old girl 9500 is still running like a champ, though. Anyway, she might need that extra weight. But passenger in the truck, take her back to the farm.
looks like we have a full bin. I could have maybe gotten another 150 bushels, 200 bushels in there. All right, time to close the top. I'm going to take enough out of the bin to finish loading that truck so I can take it to the elevator. I've only got about a little less than 400 bushels, 375. So I'll take about 150 bushels out of here. That way it's a full load going to the elevator. This is the first corn out of the bin. So this is in the bottom, which is the first corn I put in at like 18% moisture. We've had the fan blowing for a week. I'll take this sample into the elevator to have it checked to see where our moisture is. I've got the truck facing the wrong direction. All of that dust and chaff is blowing right on top of the cab. I hate it when that happens. I've got the blower in the truck, so I can blow it off when I'm done here. All right, you're getting a look here at the old Perdue facility that is now being run by, oh wow, Anne Arundel County has their name on here. That's interesting. I hope I'm not, oh, Operator Warfield Brothers. All right, the first thing I notice, we've got some new paint on the roofs of the bins. Well, okay. First impressions mean everything. There were no donuts there being served. You know, opening day, this is Friday the 13th, this is their opening day. I would have expected donuts or water or something there, but no, none of that. They could not figure out how to use the dump, their lift in order to dump me. They fooled with it for a couple of minutes. Finally, I just told them I would dump it myself. And they've given me a test weight. Well, first thing I noticed when I went in the door, other than no donuts, the basis is minus 50. The other elevator I was hauling to yesterday was minus 35, so that's 15 cents difference. So, you know, it's an extra 25 minutes for me to come up here, and then for it to cost me an extra 15 cents a bushel. No, I probably can't do that. Their soybean basis was 25 cents difference. The elevator yesterday was minus 75. This one here is minus $1. And and then lastly, the test weight on the ticket, they came up with 16.1 moisture. That's fair with what I've been doing. Test weight 53.5. To go from 60 to 53.5. So then this sample that I took out of the bottom of the bin as I was topping the truck off this morning, I had them check that. That sample is 14.1%. And the test weight back up to 59.9. So how did we go from 53.5 to 59.9? Okay, maybe they have a few kinks to work out. But anyway, I'm done with corn, so I don't have to worry about bringing any more up here until it's time to start emptying the bin, and then we'll see where it needs to go. All right, southbound we go. Oh yeah, one other thing. He told me they were going to be closed tomorrow. So second day open and they're going to be closed because of rain. So I guess farmers do not, they're not going to work late tonight filling everything in order to haul tomorrow while it rains. That doesn't make sense. We're not going to do that. So yeah, let's just close the elevator down, because nobody will have grain on the trucks or grain in the bin that they need to move. So we'll shut it down. And then Monday, I guess they're going to be closed as well for repair. So I somewhat understand that. Opening day, you see the kinks that you have, and so I guess they need to make some repairs. And so they're gonna be closed Saturday and Monday. Okay, just so you can see the sample sheet from each test. So this is the load that I sold. 16.1 moisture, 53.5 on the test weight. This was the sample right there that I took from the bin. 14.1 and 59.9. And as I've shown on my other tickets, 59.8 to 60.1 test weight. So how did this one come up at 53.5? I don't know. Anyhow, this is the operation being run by Warfield Brothers. Apparently they do a little bit of everything. Looking at the brochure here, tillage, grain forages, custom planting, liquid application, bush hogging, grain dealer, snow plowing, seed and chemicals, beef cattle. And that's their history, established in 1959. Okay, as you can see, I've cut this snout off here, so I've got to go in and weld that up, but that's a rainy day job. This has got to go in there. Let's see how many times I have to pull up and straighten the tongue out to get it back in there. This trailer is a little more difficult than others. The tongue is pretty long on it, the wheelbase is long, but let's see how many tries it takes. Hey, that wasn't bad. I only had to pull ahead twice. Okay, I cheated. I turned the camera off and did not show you pulling up one more time. I was too close to these sticks. I couldn't walk between the sticks and the header, so I pulled up one more time and backed up to get it over that way more so I can walk between the sticks. Yep, I'm a cheater. Okay, an update on the aliens and teenagers. that invaded my soybean field. I think the last I spoke, I had mentioned having a sheriff's deputy come down and take the report. So the two kids, maybe they were more responsible for the party, but two of the kids that threw the party came in to me and said, hey, look, we don't know who did it, but we're going to find out, but we will give you your money and make sure you're compensated for this. And to me, that seems a bit strange that these two kids said they will pay me, but they don't know who did it, but they're going to pay me anyway. There's more to the story than this. Maybe they feel bad enough that they were responsible for throwing the party, that if they hadn't have thrown the party, then this wouldn't have taken place, and that's why they're going to compensate me. I don't know. There are videos out there. We have seen videos of a car and a truck in the field. We have seen videos of more than one truck in the field. We thought maybe we had narrowed it down to at least one person. That person is still denying that he had anything to do with it as far as going out in the field and cutting the donuts. These kids are very tight-lipped about this. Unfortunately, they're still dumb because there's videos out there. So it's just a matter of getting the right image processor for these videos to look at the tag numbers, to look at the colors and narrow them down. As I said, we're pretty close. We're honing in on who is responsible for the actual donuts. We know who threw the party and who's responsible there. As I said, they've come to talk to me. So we're gonna stay on top of this. The father, one of the fathers of one of the boys that threw the party came to me and he said, this is going to be made right. He's done what he needs to do to his son to punish him, and he said he will make sure that I get the money for the damages here. So I'll try to keep you updated on this. Well, okay, it's almost adult beverage time, Friday evening. I don't know if I'm going to the fundraiser for the school tonight. You know, it cost me a lot last week, a lot of money and a lot of time because I drank too much. So I may have to stay away tonight. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna say, see ya.